So this is this is like month 3 of electrolysis. I had my 7th session almost a month ago now, like almost 4 weeks ago. So I had it beginning of March, and now it's so let me fix this. Now it's beginning of April. Hi. So I'm just documenting like the differences now. I think there are some slight, it is more sparse. There's some patches. It's growing in slower. Can't believe I'm saying that. But I just want to show you. So this is the regrowth. Hold on. This is the regrowth. So it's a lot of stubble because I did shave it a few days ago. Like 4 days ago. But let's try and get the sun. So as you can see, it does grow here and then slightly down here. Not here though. It never grew there, so that's not the patch. But the patches are, if you can see here, like here, there's less. It's a little bit less dense. As you can see, there's like gaps here. Let me see if I can get closer. Sorry, my skin's so bad today. So you can see some gaps here. And then there are a few hairs here. There was one here. It never grew back. It was very long one. So this is very up close to my face. Crazy. And I had, it's allergy season, so it's a bit like rashy and hives, but but the hair, I mean, I know it looks thick and dark, but there are gaps now. This was an ingrown hair. I had an ingrown hair here as well, very long, but there are gaps. Even through here, there are some gaps. And obviously when we're not zoomed in, it's not looking too bad right now. I mean, this is something I would have literally days after shaving it. I mean, this would be like a day's growth, but the underbit grows much slower, and this one has grown slower as well. So it's grown back within a week, 5 days. Normally this would all come back and more in a day or two, and obviously be more dense. So yeah, and I'm only on the 7th session of electrolysis, and it's between session like 4 and 7 it was actually split. So like the 4th session was only this part, the 5th session was only this part, because I couldn't get them all done in half an hour, so the sessions were actually split. So I've only had, I think, twice full removal, full clearance, twice full clearance, and the top part has been cleared more than the bottom part. So let's say it's been cleared 4 or 5 times. The bottom has only been cleared a couple of times. So yeah, 4 or 5 times on the top. Again, I know it looks super dark and thick because it is. I've spent years plucking it. So it's very dark, and it's stubbly because I shaved it, so it'll look very short and kind of thick. But it's actually way less. Way less. They're not as close together. You can see obvious gaps. This part, surprisingly wrinkly. It's because I think I I scratch it a lot because when I have allergies, like seasonal allergies, I'll like sometimes it gets itchy, so I'll just scratch it, and I think I've like kind of loosened the skin a little. So that's not related. But yeah, so that's only 5 sessions above here, and then a few sessions down here. It's been fully cleared maybe like twice, 3 times maximum, but I think twice. And I still have 6 more sessions to go, so that's very good improvement for me. I'm not expecting perfection. I don't need all of it to go forever. I just need it to kind of reduce a lot more and be manageable. So I'm quite happy with that. I have PCOS, so I did laser on this and it made it 10 times worse. The other thing with laser is I only had hair here, but when they did laser, they used chalk to like mark out an area, and they marked out from here to here, which is why I think it has stimulated these. I never really had it on my neck before. Could be age as well though. Could be just hormones, you know, as you get older. But yeah, so don't do laser. Do electrolysis if you can, save up if you can. Even if you can only do 5 sessions, there will be reduction, I think, in at least in the growth and some density. And yeah, I'm trying to get this camera. Yeah. Okay. I do have hair in other areas of my body, so laser did actually work on other areas of my body, especially my legs. My legs were super responsive to that, and they were very, very thick, hairy before. But now they're a lot softer, reduced growth. Like it grows back so slowly, like literally over weeks, and it's way more patchy. So it's so sparse and way lighter. So I don't actually shave my legs anymore ever. It's probably lighter than my arm hair, which I'd never shaved anyway. There's hair in other areas of my body, so I have like the happy trail on my belly button. That's just the thing that I have. Like everyone in my family has that. It's just a Mediterranean thing. I did do laser on that. I think it grew it less, but it still grows. I don't really care. And also around my nipples, and yeah, and then my facial hair. So the nipple area has been pretty stable. It is a lot of hair, like, and I tend to pluck it, but it grows slowly, and I'm not as bothered. I don't even pluck it. Well, much of the time I don't pluck it. But I have noticed that when this got a little bit worse, the nipple hair got a little bit worse as well. So I think it is to do with like my hormones. I've started drinking spearmint tea today, just to try it out. It's been recommended a lot for excess hair. So yeah, I drank my first one today. I only steeped it for 5 minutes because I think I tried it once last year, but I steeped it for like literally hours, and it made me feel a little bit lightheaded. So I steeped it only for 5 minutes, drank most of the first cup, but I didn't want to do too much, just kind of ease into it, and I feel okay. I really like the flavor, which is surprising because I hate mint normally, but I like the flavor when it's like warm. Even as it cools down, it's quite refreshing. So I hope that it keeps going well, and we'll see. But yeah, that's my experience with electrolysis and PCOS.